We've all been there. The argument escalates, the emotional pain hits, and suddenly, you just shut down. Someone is demanding answers, but all you can say is, "I'm fine." If you are the kind of person who goes completely quiet when you're hurt, society has probably given you a few labels. They call you stubborn. They say you're giving the silent treatment. They assume you're emotionally unavailable. But what if I told you that science says something entirely different? Welcome to Dr. Eazylife. Today, we're diving into the hidden psychology of people who go quiet when they're hurt. And if this is you, get ready, because you are about to finally understand a part of yourself that no one ever explained to you. Let's clear up the biggest misconception right now. When you go quiet, you aren't making a calculated, manipulative choice to shut people out. When you get hurt, your nervous system takes over. You've heard of fight or flight, but there is a third, equally powerful survival mechanism: freeze. When emotional pain feels too overwhelming to process in real time, your brain pulls the emergency brake. It slows everything down to protect you. In fact, neuroscientists have found that the region of your brain responsible for producing language literally slows down during emotional flooding. When someone is standing in front of you demanding, "Just tell me what's wrong," and you literally cannot find the words, it's not because you're being difficult. Your brain has temporarily restricted your access to words to focus on a more urgent task, keeping you emotionally intact. You aren't shutting people out. You are desperately holding yourself together. But why does your brain react this way? Well, you weren't born doing this. Babies and toddlers express their pain loudly and openly. You go quiet because at some point in your life, something taught you that expressing your hurt out loud wasn't safe. Maybe you grew up in an environment where your tears were treated as an inconvenience. Maybe you opened up to someone in the past and they minimized your feelings or used your vulnerability against you. Psychology tells us that our nervous systems have excellent memories. Your brain learned that speaking up equals more pain, so you adapt it. Your silence isn't a character flaw. It is a brilliant survival skill that your younger self built to protect you. Here's the irony. People look at your silence and assume you're empty, detached, or ignoring the problem. They see still water, but they have no idea what's happening beneath the surface. While the room is quiet, your brain is in absolute overdrive. You are deeply and rapidly processing the situation. Did I cause this? Have I felt this before? If I speak right now, will I make it worse? You're stress testing every single angle of the problem before you allow a single word to leave your mouth. And here's the beautiful truth about your silence that almost no one realizes. You are doing it to protect the people you love. You know that if you open your mouth while the pain is raw, the words that come out will be a reaction, not a conversation. You wait because you care enough about the relationship not to destroy it in a moment of unfiltered anger. The hardest thing for you to ask for is the one thing you need the most: patience without pressure. So, if you are the one who goes quiet, hear this. You are not cold. You are not broken. You are someone who feels things with a depth that most people will never reach. Because you refuse to speak until you're ready, when your words finally do come, they have immense power. You don't say things you don't mean. You don't weaponize your emotions. That isn't emotional unavailability. That is emotional integrity. Don't let a fast-paced, loud world convince you that your thoughtful, careful way of processing pain is wrong. The right people, the ones who truly deserve a seat at your table, will learn to sit in your silence without fear. They will learn that your stillness isn't distance. It is the deepest kind of presence. Protect your peace, honor your process, and never apologize for taking the time you need to heal. If this video finally gave you the words for something you've been carrying your whole life, hit that like button and subscribe to Dr. Eazylife. We're here to help you master your mind and elevate your life every single week. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And until next time, keep growing and stay strong.